Hi, Jack Beam here from Beam Legal Team. I'm the managing partner, and with me is Matt Patterson, my partner. Wanted to talk to you a little bit today about the process of what you go through when you call our office about a potential case. Matt?
If you have a disabled child at home and you're not getting the answers that you suspect you need from your healthcare providers, one good place to start is to call a lawyer. Call Beam Legal Team and we can help get the answers that you're not getting from your healthcare providers. And I'll just briefly explain how we do that. It starts by you calling our office or submitting something on our website, and you're going to get a call from one of our lawyers or incredibly experienced and intelligent paralegals and staff. And they're going to take some preliminary information from you to find out if your case might be something that we can help with. And if based upon that preliminary phone call, this is something we might be able to help with, we're going to have a follow-up meeting and we're going to talk to you and get some really important details about what happened to you and your child over the course of their lifetime. And the next big step is to get medical records from the healthcare providers. And we have some other vlogs that talk about how difficult it can be to get an entire medical record from a hospital or doctor. But we know what records to ask for and how to acquire them. Once we get the records, that's when the investigation really begins.
Right, and I so many times, had hundreds and hundreds of conversations with moms and dads about they wouldn't tell me. No one had an explanation why my daughter, why my son was like that. Sometimes I think that there's a correlation that the more serious the malpractice, the more often the parents are not getting any answers at all.
Yeah, the less the doctors know, right?
It seems to be the case, and we know because this is our specialty. We focus on obstetrical and neonatal malpractice, and in fact our wonderful staff can usually tell maybe 80 to 90% of the times they can tell right away if a person has a potential case that we can help them with.
The truth is, a lot of the answers to the questions that our parents are asking rise and fall in the medical records, the imaging studies, the lab information that we can acquire from the hospital. And once we're able to get that information, our experienced team of lawyers and paralegals investigates the records and the cases, and then we send them to experts all over the country, from the finest hospitals in the country, the finest universities in the country, who provide the best health care in the country. And these experts help us in determining whether, one, was there negligence, was there malpractice, and two, did that malpractice cause injury to a baby, boy, or girl? And that's the investigative process. If we get answers to yes to both those questions, we're going to bring a lawsuit.
Well, and speaking of our experience, it is a fact that some of our biggest cases, and I'm talking about $153 million verdict, $53 million verdict, all across the United States, have been cases where the parents called another lawyer and they told them they didn't have a case. And that was probably because that lawyer, maybe a great lawyer in some other area, but they weren't highly specialized in obstetrics and neonatology. This is our area of expertise. We read the literature. We try and know the literature as well or better than a lot of nurses and doctors. So if you have a problem with a real estate problem, or you have a problem with some other area of law, that's not us, because we are specialists in obstetrics and neonatology.
And nobody can investigate, work up, and bring these cases to and through a trial better than Beam Legal Team.
So if you get a chance, subscribe to our vlog, and hope to see you again.